get into this, guys. Another product review for you guys from the Review Bros. I'm Aaron.
I'm Craig.
And together we've got something new on the market that has been hyped. We're getting asked for it on a daily basis. We are excited to get into this one. What is it?
It is WOBZ for STIM junkies from Motech Labs, Mo Samuels himself.
And if you haven't already, guys, subscribe to the channel if you could. Give us a thumbs up at this point. All the good stuff. We really do appreciate that. Love it, guys. Let's delve into this one.
Flavour time, guys. The one we have is mango.
Mango orange, isn't it?
Orange mango.
Also comes in sour jelly now. For those of you who watch the channel, you probably realise by now it's very hit and miss with us whether we like a mango flavoured pre-workout. Sour jelly would have been a much better option, but this is the way sometimes the cookie crumbles. We're going to keep it as honest as we can, and we'll let you know if this is a good mango or not.
Ooh, rounded scoop going in.
15 grams. Smells nice.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
I'd agree with that.
That does smell very pleasant.
Passes the smell test with flying colours.
Quite strong in the air.
Yeah.
I'll give it that. Let's do it. Oh! Yeah. Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
Little bits, but nothing major. I think it'll mix as we drink.
I do. It's one of those. Bit of glycerol in this, perhaps?
Yeah.
Mango orange or orange mango going down the hatch. Let's do it.
Starts off nice and then has a bit of a grim kick at the end.
You can definitely taste the mango and the orange.
Hmm.
I'll tell you what that does remind me of.
Explosive Vape orange mango.
Yeah. It's got a slightly, and I mean slightly, slimy consistency to it.
Mm.
Not bad.
It's weird how orange mangoes always come out a bit slimy.
Let's try it a bit.
It is better than the Explosive Vape one, but
Not by a lot.
it's not great. I think the other flavour would have been better, if I'm honest. But it's doable.
I've got a number in mind, do you?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
4 out of 10.
4 out of 10.
4 out of 10.
Oh,
So,
man.
yeah, but the thing is, it starts off at like a 6 out of 10 when you first drink it, and then it goes below average at a 4 out of 10, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like the back end of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's doable. I mean,
I have had worse.
mm.
So yeah, 4 out of 10, that's our honest opinion.
You're asking the question, is it daylight wobbery?
Let's get into this price segment.
So you're going to go to motechlabs.co.uk where you'll find this lovely tub for $39.99, right?
Yeah, absolutely, which is a more expensive price, but it is a premium stacked product, and the big thumbs up from us comes in the form of 30 servings. It's not any of this 20 serving malarkey, you know, this is a full 30 servings, so it's going to last you probably more than a month, which is, you know, a huge thumbs up. It actually works out pretty well in terms of price at only £1.33 a go, which is a 6 out of 10 on our consistent price scale, missing out just on that 7 score. But like I say, for the stackability and the ingredients in here, I think that's very justified, and we'll get into that. 6 out of 10.
US guys, you're wondering, can you get hold of this? Works out as $49.07.
Yeah, or only $1.63 per serving, which stays on that 6 out of 10.
It's label time, guys. 15 gram scoop, and first up we have pure L-citrulline at 6 grams.
Pumps, guys, straight off, and I love the fact that that's pure L-citrulline, so it's a hefty dose. It's going to boost those nitric oxide levels up in the bloodstream, and it's going to lead to some nasty pumps. It's a really good start to this label.
Nice. Then into beta-alanine at 3.2 grams.
Lovely. We're hitting that clinical dose straight on the back there, really. Responsible for beta tingles, itchings, you know, all that sort of stuff that really helps us get in the zone before the gym, lets you know that pre-workout's kicking in. It also builds up in the system and benefits you in terms of endurance, so it's a good ingredient to get in there. We love that stuff.
Nice. Then moving into glycerol monostrate at 2 grams.
Another good dose of glycerol. Now, I've always said glycerol is very similar to creatine in that it pulls water, nutrients, moisture and all that into the muscle cell direct, so it's going to give some more nasty pumps.
Pumps are looking solid so far then. And then we move into cordyceps sinensis extract, 500 milligrams.
Which is an adaptogen that's responsible for helping exercise performance because it helps the lungs, liver and kidney. There's a whole host of other benefits, including anti-inflammatory properties. It's a good ingredient to have.
Nice. Then into L-tyrosine, 500 milligrams.
Which is a tad on the low side. We normally see a gram all the way up to 3 grams, but nonetheless it's an amino acid that's responsible for coordination, concentration, focus, all of that stuff you're going to want in the gym, and it's going to pair up nicely with some of the other ingredients mentioned.
Nice. Then into one we don't see all too often is cola nut at 450 milligrams.
Which is a stimulant, guys. It's packed full of caffeine, so it's going to really give you that drive, that weight loss effect as well. It's a good ingredient. We don't often see it.
Yep, and pairing with that is caffeine anhydrous at 300 milligrams.
Sweet spot, guys. That's 3 cups worth of coffee of caffeine, so it's going to give you that stimulatory kick that you need to get you moving in the gym. Love to see that.
Furthermore, we got green tea extract at 250 milligrams.
Which will help with weight loss, but it'll also help, obviously it's got the caffeine in that as well, so it's going to work well with the caffeine anhydrous and the cola nut, so good stuff.
And then actually tying all those together is L-theanine at 150 milligrams.
Which is the blanket to the stimulants effectively. It sort of gives a calming sense, anti-anxiety and anti-stress, so yeah, nice to see it there. Hopefully it's not too high a dose.
Yeah. Then we move into pine bark extract at 100 milligrams.
Which simply helps blood flow health, so it's going to work well with the glycerol and the citrulline at the start, just to get it moving around the body really. Nice.
And then Panax ginseng, 75 milligrams.
Which is a health ingredient responsible for anti-inflammation. It's an antioxidant as well. It just does a whole host of health benefits really.
Lovely. Then into hordenine HCl, 70 milligrams.
Which is a hefty dose of barley effectively. So if you have a gluten intolerance, then this might not agree with you. However, it's going to give some stimulatory effect as well as fat burning. So it's a powerful ingredient, guys. Be warned.
Very nice. Then bioperine, standardised to 95% piperine, 5 milligrams.
Nice. A bit of digestion aid there, just simply to wrap up and give these ingredients a chance to be absorbed by the body. So good stuff.
Nice. And then just tying everything together, just helping general bodily functions. We've got vitamins and minerals, potassium chloride, sodium chloride, vitamin B6 and niacin. And that does tie all the label up.
Thanks, guys. Let's get into it.
Okay guys, it is that time you've been waiting for, the effects of WOBZ ULTRA, the STIM pre-workout. Now, how did we feel it? Starting off with a beta-alanine effect, it wasn't actually as strong as I was thinking it was going to be. You feel it to a heating level, but perhaps not as much as 3.2 grams would suggest.
And the niacin as well. So
absolutely.
You've got the and the digestion aid. We normally find when it's paired with those two things that you definitely do get the beta-alanine tingles, but we just think there's so much in that stacked list, it doesn't take the forefront as such.
Absolutely, there's so much in here. I think your body focuses on getting the rest of it in, and at the same time that energy hit is so fast, I think it actually takes away from the beta-alanine effect. It does.
And energy and focus are actually the standout factors of this bad boy, with pumps coming in just behind.
Yeah, really good energy, and it does make you feel high as a kite.
Yeah,
it really is.
Mood elevation, productive, happy to train feeling.
Exercise to exercise, there's no tiredness, there's no negatives. I want to just put that out there. That high feeling doesn't come with the side dish of sickness, which sometimes they do. You don't feel sick on this one at all. And in fact, like Craig said, the pumps actually are surprisingly good.
Yeah.
Considering it is obviously going down those stim lines, and that is the WOBZ Dilate, their pump-only version. So this one wasn't actually intentionally aiming for those pumps.
Not specifically.
But they
even
do
though
come
it's
in.
got some good ingredients in there for pump at clinical doses, L-citrulline and glycerol and the like.
So who's this for? What I would say is it's for a stim junkie beginner pre-workout.
Yeah.
It's at the absolute top echelon of daily driver.
Yeah.
It's on that border. So it is strong enough for stim junkies,
but it's also, I'd say, able enough to be used as a daily driver, and it's as good as it's going to get without putting illicit ingredients in there. DMAA, DMHA, you know, and the like. It's utilised the ingredients that it can, and there's a lot in there that you don't find in other pre-workouts that really delivered that highness, I think.
Yeah, and I think that L-theanine does actually tie all those stims together nicely in a nice tunnel vision, get shit done kind of way. I think if you was to remove that, it'd be a bit like, whoa,
You'd
but
be
that
literally
really...
high. Well, you're high already. I think you'd be over-stimmed. Obviously, there's no alpha-yahimbine in this, so you don't get any cold sweats, cold negatives, jitters and the like. Like Craig said, that L-theanine tapers it off nicely, and there's no crash.
Yeah, smooth energy release the whole way through, dialed in focus, and like you said, to simplify it does come in that area between Stim Junkie and Daily Driver. It's in there,
it really
between
is.
the two.
So we've said pumps are still very good, focus just above it, and energy above that at a very high level. And I'm not surprised there's a stim galore in this, really.
And what we will say is it's really nice to see a sort of fitness influencer come out with a really solid pre-workout, because we've seen the likes of other ones like David Lade's Euphoria. The label is a bit pants. This one is clinically dosed and beyond, and delivers.
Stacked label. Really did deliver energy for days. I'd be happy to use this one off for review days. Obviously it is at the stronger level of Daily Driver, and at the very bottom the warm-up to the illicit Stim Junkies, which some of you may not want to touch, so that's why this would be a perfect pre-workout for most people.
You won't be failing drug tests on this, you'll be okay.
You'll be good. So a very good pre-workout that actually feels productive in the gym as well. We was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, and that's why we've landed on an overall score of
9 out of 10.
Whew.
So yeah, really effective, productive, promising pre-workout that I recommend you get your hands on it whilst you can. I believe they've already sold out, but do keep trying to get your hands on it, because it does seem to be very hot off the press at the moment. I'm not surprised. That label is amazing.
Boom.
So 9 out of 10 on effects. Get your hands on it. Let's get into the final verdict of WOBZ Ultra by Motec Labs. Now, we was pleasantly surprised at certain aspects of this. So we recommend going back and checking each segment out to find out how and why we scored things as we did. Now, we start off with the taste and the mixability, and we had the orange mango flavour, which was probably a bit unlucky for us. But we gave it, what did we give it?
We actually landed on a 4 out of 10, slightly below average tasting wise compared to your average pre-workout, but discretionary, as we always say. You might like it and the other flavour might taste a lot better.
And I've got a little tip for you guys. We've obviously used this several times. We found less water did actually make it taste better, and the fact that you can just neck it. I mean, taste is obviously the least important thing, but discretion as always. Moving us into the price of the product, and it is worldwide available, so check that segment out as well. What did we give it?
We gave that a 6 out of 10, so price slightly better than your average pre-workout, and the stacked formula speak for itself, so justifies the cost.
Absolutely, and it only just missed that 7, bear that in mind. And the effects, the most important part of this and any other review, and the standout feature of this product.
The reason you buy it, 9 out of 10. Smashes all elements to a very high level, no negatives, and powerful daily driver.
Powerful stuff, guys. Get your hands on it whilst you can. As mentioned, it is selling out quick, and that gives us an overall score of 19
out of 30, which doesn't sound like amazing, but remember that price and taste are discretionary,
and the effects are the most important, and it smashed that out of the park. Good stuff.
Thanks for watching, everyone, and we want to know your thoughts on this product down in the comments section. Is it something you're looking to get hold of? And please don't forget, we've got the Pump One Dilate coming soon.
We are very excited. Obviously, this did very well. We've heard good things about this one already, so we are excited to get into it. And we want to obviously thank you for watching along to this point. If you're new here and you haven't yet hit that subscribe button, please do so. It really does help us out. Let us know what else you want to see us get reviewed on the channel. We've got stacks behind us, and we're very excited to roll this along with you guys watching along. So, as always, guys,
stay
stimmed. Ultra stim.